National Football League.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
I think in today's modern NFL, if you had the ability to create a quarterback and all the qualities that come along with it, Josh Allen's at or near the top of the list. And what I mean by that, Mike, is he's big, he's mobile, he can run to escape, but he can also run as a designed option. And then, of course, in the passing game, he can make every throw. He's smart, he elevates those around him. The last piece of the puzzle, can he get over the hump and have that postseason success to really put him in that upper echelon category?
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
On third down, it's Allen. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard
Really nice job
line.
here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
In motion, Shakir. To throw on first and 10, Allen.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 3. Now a designed run. It's Allen. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. First down, Buffalo.
It's the combination of size and speed that really differentiates Josh Allen from the rest of the quarterbacks in the league. So it makes a lot of sense that they're going to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, and we just saw why there.
On first and 10, it's Allen. He'll take off again. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
Baltimore.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's 2nd and inches at the 23-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Hopkins sent in motion. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Play action now. Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. Jackson. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Bills nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now Codrington to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bills offense ready now for their second drive. They're trying to hold on to the football this time. Had the fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back, 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
A 2-yard gain.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
That's to the right side and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. Here's 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 3rd and 1, it's Allen. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll try it now with Cook, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff it on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Run the draw, and here's Henry. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down, taken down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
4 yards.
Third and short, you think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight, so as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. But this defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut, take him down for a loss.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot downfield. Now, let's check on the flag. First and 10. Now Jackson on the move. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens 12. A gain there of 27 yards.
Ravens first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he's in! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running, and in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Now, for the point after.
For the extra point.
His kick is good, and the Ravens move out on top, 14-0.
Bills nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Codrington to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll begin with first and 10. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
A lot lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Moore going in motion. On 3rd down, it's Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. And he'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now, Jackson. He'll run again. Whoa! And they will finally run him down up near midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
Jackson's pass complete to number 10, DeAndre Hopkins. A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this 1st half. Third and 2. Here we go. Slot man in motion right. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
1st down.
Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Henry, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
On the tackle. A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line.
2nd and 5. Here's Jackson, working his way out left. Off he goes. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. There he goes again. And he will get into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now Cotrington to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Bills offense going to take over just before the half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Moore going in motion. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the Ravens' 36-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Moore going in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Right back to Moore. Another grab. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. across the 20. They'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Jackson will keep it himself. Did a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
He was tackled at the 27.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
Jackson now on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Back deep is Brandon Codrington. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Bills offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the 1st half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Stretching the field is Knox. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Bills 1st down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
It finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing again, it's Allen. Was brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen on third down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He connects with Palmer on that one. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no...
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of the comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bills get back in it. It is 21-7. Scott, thank you, back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of the second half. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. DeJounte Wester now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to take over once again. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. This is Henry. Finding room at the 35. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
First down, Ravens.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. It's second down. Here's the give to Henry running right. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On third down, here's a run by Henry.
Henry again, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
And this is really just all about the second effort. I mean, they've got him stopped initially, but it's his ability to just continue to push through the initial contact, push forward to that first down marker, and he didn't get it by much, but that's a really good effort.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd down at the Bills' 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. In motion goes Likely. They'll run. It's Henry. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
Christian Benford on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Third and inches. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seat he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You're getting paid for.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
In motion comes Andrews. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go.
1st and goal. Quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Henry is in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
A try here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now Codrington to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. From the gun, it's Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Buffalo.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Offside, that open man is Knox. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Cook.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Waste of time.
2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Gonna go right back to Henry. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
shotgun. Here's Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.